So this is the URL, OIC console URL. So where we can log in, by after entering username and password we can, this is the home page. Okay, so usually, so very beginning we called as a ICS, later on it changes to OIC, OIC Gen 2. Okay, so OIC Gen 2 has ICS plus PCS plus VBCS. Okay, all together we called as a OIC Gen 2. Okay, now later on it changes to OIC Gen 3. So again same features, but added B2B also. We ICS they removed and they added DES design, same PCS, VBCS and design, PCS, VBCS and B2B, B2B also. Okay, now we are we are working with OIC Gen 3 now. Okay, and version 24.0. Okay, no one will ask questions if they ask. 24.0 is the current version. Okay, so usually whenever we connect with any applications, usually OIC will what will do, it will, we can integrate two applications, right? Source system and target system, two or more applications. Whenever we are connecting with any applications like database, EBS, ERP, SAP, Salesforce, so for each and every third party application, first here we can click on design. So here connections will be there, so we need to create a connections first, then we'll create a integrations. Okay, so first first we'll develop simple services. So simple examples, we'll get a better idea on OIC instance, what are the activities, what are the adapters, what is the connections, everything, what is the deployment, testing, all those things. Once we get the idea, we can start working with the adapters. Okay, so first my requirement, I want to develop a addition program.
I had a network issue. Haven't got any. I didn't hear anything at all. Just I'm back in the meeting.
Now it's fine, Teja.
I can hear and I can see, but whatever you said before, I have not heard. And sorry, I was just trying to reconnect so many times.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay. So
we can
very
start
beginning,
from beginning. Yeah.
yes, yes, very beginning. Cloud integration start. On premise we have a server, right?
Mm-hmm,
Oracle
mm-hmm.
server.
Yes.
Okay, so then later on, now the Oracle they have introduced cloud middleware platform. They called it as a, they named as a ICS, Integration Cloud Services. Okay,
Okay.
later on they added, they renamed it to OIC.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, OIC combination of multiple applications like ICS, PCS, and VBCS. Okay, so all together they called as a OIC in single page.
Okay.
Okay, then now present OIC Gen 3. So OIC Gen 3 has they renamed again ICS with the design page, and PCS and VBCS and B2B also they have added now. 24.0
Okay.
is the latest version. Okay,
So we are working on 24, right?
yes, yes. Majorly, no one will ask minor version. Majorly, they will ask Gen 2 or Gen 3. Which
Oh, is
version
it?
you are?
Okay. Okay.
So we can say OIC
Gen
Gen
3.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, I'm working with Gen 3 from past
Mm-hmm.
1 year, like that we can say. Okay. Now, so in OIC, once we log into the home page, so we can see like this. This is the home page. In the home page
Mm-hmm.
itself, we can see how many messages are transferring from source to target, how many errors. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Mm. Then, if you want to develop any integration, okay, so click on hyperg menu. We have a design page.
Okay.
Click on design. We have a connections and integrations. Okay.
Okay.
So connections. So why we create a connections? So to connect any third party applications, either source or target, we need to create a connections.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll create a connections first, then we'll develop a logic in
Integration. Mm-hmm.
integration. So my requirement, so first we'll see simple examples, so we'll get a better idea on tool OIC instance. So then we'll start with real-time integrations.
Mm-hmm.
So first, my motto, I want to develop an addition program at some project. Okay. So I want to expose as a web service. I want to expose as a SOAP web service. Okay. I want to expose as a SOAP web service. So this SOAP web service will accept the X and Y inputs. Okay. Response Z. Okay. Fine, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So for that I have create, so to create SOAP, if you want to expose as a SOAP web service, you have to create one whistle. Okay. So
Okay.
in the whistle, I have mentioned input A and B, and process is the input, process response is the C. Okay. Process response Z. I have
Mm-hmm.
mentioned. Now in the schema I have mentioned, in the input I have mentioned A and B, and the process response C. So by using this whistle, I'll create SOAP web service. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now first I'll create a connections. I'll click on connections. Then I'll create. So here I'll select. I want to expose as a SOAP web service, right? So I'll create a SOAP connection first. Clear, right? So we need to provide a name. So I'll provide addition underscore trigger underscore teaser. Okay. Teaser.
Yeah. I'm checking.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, fine. So here for every connection we have a roles trigger.
Nishan, just 1 minute. Huh? 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Yeah.
So I'll go back. Okay. First I need to create a connection.
Yeah.
So I'm exposing as a SOAP web service, right? That's why
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I have SOAP web service. I'll create a SOAP connection.
Hmm. Hmm.
So so okay, here I'll write
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
name as addition underscore trigger underscore teasel. Okay. So we have a three types of roles:
Okay.
trigger, invoke, trigger,
Uh-huh.
and invoke.
Okay.
So when we create a trigger means, if you are going to start an integration, okay,
Uh-huh.
source starting point, you are using connection, we can create a trigger role.
Okay.
If you want to connect into target systems or outbound operations,
Uh-huh.
It means that is not a starting point. We can create a invoke role.
Mm-hmm.
So you are going to create a connection. You may use trigger or invoke. So in one integration you can use starting point. You in next integration you can use in the middle of the integration. So at that time we can go with the trigger and invoke. So sometimes your application will act as a source, or it will act as a target.
I see.
So
So
at
if
that time
if it acts as a target, it should be invoke, right?
yes, invoke.
And if it's source, then trigger.
Yes, yes,
And if it's going to act as both, then trigger and invoke.
yes, correct. So
Okay.
why they have added trigger and invoke roles? Usually, when we are in SOVA, they are charging for license $5,000 per
Ah,
month.
okay, okay. Ha ha ha
Okay,
ha.
so you have to pay. That's it. You,
Okay.
you are using for a small scale organization, small client or
Ha ha
big
ha.
client. They don't want it. Just
Okay.
you using it. Just you have to pay 5,000 rupees. So at
Mm-hmm.
that time, many clients they are facing, like small clients and all, small business, small organizations and all, they are facing some challenges. Like, why should I pay $5,000 even for I'm using only one or two applications?
Mm-hmm.
So when so those points they have considered Arkil, and then when they are moved it to cloud in the ICS, okay,
Mm-hmm.
they planned it, okay, in the how many applications you are using, okay, you can pay for each application 500 rupees, $500.
I see. Okay, okay.
Okay,
Five
so
hundred
at that
dollars.
time
Okay.
they want to count, right? So
Ha
in
ha ha
SOVA
ha.
no need to count anything. Why? Because
Okay.
they are paying 5,000 rupees. No need to count how much they are using SOVA. But in ICS, in the cloud version, they want to know how many applications they are connecting. So that's why. So for each connection, they are charging $500.
Okay. Okay.
At that time, again they came up with new issue. Okay, so now today we are pulling records from database. Okay,
Ha ha.
and sometimes we'll insert records into database.
Mm-hmm.
So if I create same application I'm using, but why should I pay 1,000 rupees? Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm so I can pay one application for $5,000,
Okay.
$500. So that's
Okay.
why they have created trigger and invoke.
Trigger. Okay, got it.
So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if you create a trigger and invoke, you can use
Ha ha.
starting point or ending point or
Okay. So
source
you
or
create
target anywhere.
connection.
So
Okay.
in the
Okay.
single integration only,
Correct.
so you
Correct.
may use pooling operation, you may use insert operation.
Insert
So
operation.
in
Right.
operation
Right. Right.
only three four places will use, right? So
Okay. Okay. Got it.
no need to pay, no need to create three four connections. Create only
Got
one
it.
connection. Pay trigger and select trigger and invoke. Okay.
Yep. Got it.
So at that time, again, large organizations they found again issue. So they are
Mm-hmm.
connecting with 20 to 30 applications or 50 applications. So 50
Mm-hmm.
into 500. Again, they are paying
Mm-hmm.
more, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they are reaching with Arkil. So this is not good. So then
Mm-hmm.
they are come up with a new solution in Gen 2. Okay, how many messages you are transferring? Okay, if you buy a license, I will provide you 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs records per month or per day, like that. Okay,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
so now no more connections. So I won't count any connections. Just how many messages you are transferring.
Oh, okay.
Those
Based on the okay.
messages,
Okay. The count. Uh-huh.
per message will charge. Like that they have
Okay.
introduced. Now they are charging for each message.
I see. Got it.
Okay. So but still that connection topic will be same.
Okay.
They didn't remove
Okay. Yeah.
connection topics. They kept
Again, we
same.
have to think trigger or invoke or
Yes,
trigger and invoke. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
yes. So
It doesn't matter how
eh,
many messages you are transferring, but you at the
yes, yes.
making connection you have to select. Okay.
Yes, yes. So we can create a number of connections, but better for each application. If you are connecting with the FTP
Hmm.
or if you are
Hmm.
connecting with SAP, better we can create trigger and invoke role.
Okay.
So, but when you are exposing as a SOAP service, you don't have choice. You have to select trigger connection.
Okay, for soap it's trigger only, right?
Whenever if you want to expose as a web service, so when you are creating a web service, create a trigger role. When you are connecting with the third party SOAP web service, you will create an invoke connection.
Okay.
You got it right.
Yeah.
So I'm asking, pull data from DB and send it to some SOAP web service.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So my requirement, so my source is ERP, okay, and target is SOAP web service, third party web service. So to connect a third party SOAP web service, you have to create a invoke connection.
Hmm.
Why? Because you can't create a trigger and invoke role.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Why? Because SOAP web service, you are exposing as a SOAP web service. At that time, you will create trigger connection. When is your source? At that time, you will create a trigger connection only for web services. These differences.
Okay, so if the source is web service, it should be trigger. The
Correct.
source is any third party application, then it should be trigger.
Trigger.
Invoke. Invoke. Yeah,
When you are connecting with third party applications, at that time you
it
have
should
to
be
create a invoke role.
invoke. Ha ha ha. If it's a soap service, then it should be trigger.
SOAP is a source.
Yeah, yeah. Soap as a source, then it should be trigger, right? Connection should be trigger.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. When you are connecting with the third party SOAP after invoke role. Clear, right?
Yes.
So whenever you are connecting with database, okay, okay, database, FTP, SAP, Salesforce. For all these, you can create trigger and invoke role.
Hmm.
Okay. For adapters, we can create trigger and invoke role, but only for web services, you have to differentiate. Trigger, you can't for a SOAP web services or REST APIs, you cannot select a trigger and invoke roles.
Mm-hmm.
Clear, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm exposing as a SOAP web service. So my starting of the integration will be a trigger connection. Okay,
Yeah.
you got
Yeah.
create. Okay, here I'll select my Vista. Okay, upload. So then, if you are exposing as a SOAP web service or REST API, you need to secure your web service.
Correct.
Without security, we cannot proceed. So I'll go with basic authentication. So in the basic authentication, whatever OIC credentials will be there, that will work out. It will take username and password. Okay. If anyone
Mm-hmm.
want to pass input to the web service, if anyone want to pass input to this web service, they want to pass username password as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we can test, validate and test. This should be 100% and save. Whenever role should be configured, then only we can use this connection inside integration.
Okay.
So go back, integration. So now I'll create an integration. So again we have a three components in the OIC. application scheduled events will go later. So application, whenever if you want to start your integration with the trigger connection, we can go with application.
Okay.
So I can give name as addition underscore tejal.
Okay.
Now packages will be there. Okay, you can at one shot we can export all the projects, so we can create one project. Tejal, I will provide tejal package. Okay, only name is mandatory, version 1.0. Okay, automatically it will create, I'll create a package. So create. Okay, now I'll select my trigger connection, addition trigger tejal. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll provide addition. Okay, continue. So select operation process. So this is the operation we have configured inside Vista. So for
Mm-hmm.
the operations name is process, right?
Okay.
Continue, continue, finish. Only operation we have to select. Everything remains will be same. In the Vista already we defined. So
Okay.
you can change flow as horizontal and vertical also.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 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 okay, much better. Uh, okay. So now 1 second. This trigger connection will expose as a SOAP web service, and it will accept X value and Y value, or A value or B value. So this is the Z or replay. So here this is the mapping activity. Here we can write a logic, and so C equal to X plus Y we can write. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'll open mapper, double click. So in the C I'll right click, create a target node. So here developer mode will be there, click on developer mode. Okay, so here I'll drag and drop a space plus space b. Okay, validate. Got
Okay.
it? So just go
Mm.
back. Okay, so we need to save, to deploy this, we need to add one business identifier. I'll tell in theory classes just so we need to provide any one input value to the business identifier. Save. Okay, got it, right?
Yeah.
Now ah go back, just mouse over to the configured text. This is the button where we can deploy, activate, debug, and activate. Okay, just here refresh, our service will be activated. So we cannot test SOAP web services inside OIC URL. So we need to take URL, SOAP install URL, run details. So right click and copy this link address.
Mm.
Open SOAP UI. Do you know SOAP UI?
No.
Okay, SOAP UI tool where we can test SOAP web services.
Oh, okay. So
SOAP
UI.
UI tool. Okay, I'll help you to configure. No issue.
Ha 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 ha.
Click on SOAP. Here we can provide URL, and we can mention addition Tejal. Any name we can provide. Okay. Okay. So I'll open request. So here A value, B value is there, right? A value 10.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So if I test If I click run, so we can see 401 unauthorized. So our service is secured service, right?
Mm-hmm.
We need to click authentication. So add new authorization, basic authentication. Okay. So we need to provide username and password.
Okay.
So okay. So got it 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll develop division. Okay. So can I create a division program?
Yes, please. So it will be,
Yeah.
we can
Continuous. You
understand
click
again the
something
flow.
else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So first I'll create a connection.
Yeah.
Create. I'll go with the soap. Okay. So I'll mention division underscore trigger underscore Teja.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go with trigger connection.
Trigger. Yeah.
Create. So here I'll
And
select a visual.
yeah. Can we create Wisdom also?
I'll share with you this visual. No,
Huh.
okay. Just
We
okay.
need to
So
change the here.
access. So basic authentication security.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll test validate and test save. So if it is configured state, go back integration, create integrations application. So here division underscore Tejal. So I'll this is not a mandatory field, just I'll provide Tejal create. So here now I'll select a division trigger Tejal connection, trigger connection.
Mm-hmm.
I'll mention here any name we can provide, division, continue, process, continue, continue. So finish. Okay. Now I'll make horizontal.
Sanu Jojo Potwa?
1 second, just I'll refresh. Okay. So I'll open mapper. So inside mapper on top of C, I'll right click, create a target node, developer mode. So A. So for addition we have a plus symbol, subtraction we have a minus symbol, division we have a star symbol. But division we don't have symbols, just we need to write small letters div.
I see. Okay.
Okay. B validate. So go back. That's it. Just we'll add one business identifier to track the instances majorly. I'll
Okay.
show you where we can track this business identifiers. Save. Okay. So go back. Okay. So just I'll activate. So once it is activated, we can take that URL. So this URL anyone can access, anyone can test. So copy, go to SoapUI, close, minimize, soap URL, div, okay, process request. So here I'll add 10 b value as also 10. Then authentication, add new authorization, basic. Okay. So here I'll provide.
Hmm.
Okay. Run. So, oh, one. Got it right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Division. So
Yeah.
same way. Uh, you try. I will be in the call. We'll see. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll provide OIC credentials now. 1 second.
Are you able to see?
To remove something. Keyboard. Keep mute. Excuse me. Organization. Somewhere hide. Okay. Yes. So first you copy this Vistal code. Okay. Yes. Control S.
And I have to
Uh,
save, right?
yes. Create one OIC folder somewhere. Add dot Vistal. WSDL. Okay. Normal. No. 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 Type should be all type. So save again. Save as.
Okay. Yeah.
All types. Select.
Yeah. All types I
Very,
selected.
very top. Go to top.
Sorry.
Very beginning. Go to top. Go to top. Notepad plus plus only. While saving.
Oh. Uh huh.
Notepad plus plus.
Yeah.
Save as. Save. Select type. Go to top. Top. All types. Yes. Now save.
That's what I did.
Oh, you did already same thing. Okay, fine
Hmm.
then.
Yeah.
Okay. Now go to create a connections.
And then I have to
Design
connection
connections. Yes, yes.
and create connection.
So
Uh,
so
Sorry.
so no. Just first select adapter. Yes. Soap. 1 second. Now
Okay.
select. Give name. Give different name.
Right. Am I audible?
Yes, yes. Trigger. Correct. Create. Now
I have to
browse
select
login.
with. Yeah. Okay. Save.
Yes. Test.
Sorry. Yeah. Validate and test. Okay. This is done.
Save again. No, 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 save again. Configured. It's okay. Now go to integration. Integration. Create application. Yeah. No, no. Package name should be every time same. No need to create
Oh,
package
okay.
every time. Just mention Tejal. Remove some.
Okay.
Just select drop down Tejal. Okay. Create.
Create, right?
Yes. Mm, mm. Subtract.
Mm-hmm. Is it correct?
Yes, yes. Continue. Continue. Finish. Mm. Now open map. Mm. C, right click. Target side. On top of C only we need to write logic, right?
Yeah.
Right click on C. Create a target node. Developer mode. Very bottom right. Bottom right. Yes. Drop A space after A space minus space B. Yes.
Okay.
Validate. Top
Uh,
top right.
oh, sorry, sorry. Yeah. It will take some time.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling simple examples.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Better idea.
Uh,
Go back.
okay.
Go back.
Now go
Let
back.
top. Yes. Go back. Yeah. Now you add business identifier. Right side. Right side. Error symbol will be there, right? No, down. Error symbol. One error symbol.
Ha.
Yes. Now click on a pencil symbol. Yeah. Drag and drop A to the business identifier place. A. Yes.
Okay.
Save. Save.
Save. Hmm.
Hmm. Now go back and go back. Top left. There's yes. Now activate. No. Activate symbol. Power symbol.
Yeah.
Not
Activate,
pencil
right?
symbol. Not pencil symbol.
No,
Next
no.
to that
I power. I select powered only.
okay, activate.
I selected power only. Yeah.
Network issue. Okay,
Activate. Yeah.
activate. Wait.
Haha.
Yeah, activate.
Yeah. I
So
activated. Yeah.
refresh once,
Uh.
and
Yeah.
create top create button. You can see right. Bottom refresh button. Maybe network
Okay.
issue.
It's activated.
Yes. Then you need to install SOAP web service, SOAP UI tool.
Haha.
So
You have.
Chrome SOAP UI download. Ah, download SOAP UI open source.
This one.
Second, yes. Can it come down?
Go.
Okay, it's downloading.
Is it downloading? I think.
Yes, yes, it's downloading. Go to
Yes,
download
yes.
folder, install. Yeah, download it. Go to download folder and install. Just రెండైతే కొనుక్కుంటాను. Yeah, finish. మళ్ళీ వీళ్ళన్నా వెళ్ళుకొని ఆ పెన్నుల చూపులు తినడల్లా కొడుగా దుయితాను పనుకో ఇదమ్మా చాయ్ పనుకోమ్మా వచ్చారు పనుకో ప్లీజ్ ప్లీజ్. Skip. Now click on soap. Close this. Soap. Top left you can see soap. Yes.
Yeah, I
Have you
opened.
copied URL? Have you copied URL?
No, I haven't
Yeah.
copied.
Go to instance.
Yeah.
Hmm. Go mouse over active place. Dots, three dots will be there, right? Right. Full right.
Huh.
Three dots. Yes. Click on run details. Run details.
Huh. Huh. Huh.
Yeah. Copy URL. Go to soap UI. Paste. Okay. Yeah. Name subactions. Okay. Okay. Process. No. No. Yes. Request. Double click. Okay. Enter X value, A value, B value.
Yeah.
Question mark. Yes.
Yeah.
Remove question mark and enter value.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm. Authentication. Add authentication below. Add basic authentication. Yes. New authentication. Okay. So provide OIC username and password.
Okay.
Run. Click run. XML. Left side. Right side.
Yeah.
XML. XML tab will be there. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Got it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing. Repeat for multiplication also.
Right.
Yeah. We'll connect tomorrow.